This is a sick Negro.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi. Two disclaimers. One, I'm not too sure if this video is gonna make a whole lot of sense, okay? It's straight off the dome, okay? And two, just because I'm wearing a wig, it doesn't mean I hate myself, okay? It doesn't mean I hate my natural hair. And that's what we'll be discussing in this video. Not like wigs and all that stuff per se, but just natural hair, as you can see by the title. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. But yeah, let's just jump into the video. So for this week's video, I wanted to discuss 4C, specifically my hair, and just like the general consensus of just 4C as like a thing in society and just Black community, and hopefully it makes sense. I don't know. But I don't know how I'm gonna break it up, but I'm gonna first start off with my hair journey, and then we're just gonna keep going. So for me, y'all, I don't know, like I feel like I was gonna say a rite of passage, but it's a rite of passage for a lot of Black girls, okay? A lot of Black girls, no matter what part of the diaspora you're in. It's a rite of passage for Black girls to get a big chop, to never have seen their natural hair until they were like young teens and all of that stuff. And that's what it was for me. Like when I was growing up, I never remember like having my natural hair. Like I don't know when my mother started perming my hair, but she would perm my hair but also like braid them. Like she would have my cousin braid my hair and stuff like that. So that's all I knew. I thought my hair was, you know, straight. That's all I knew. And like when the perm is like wearing off and you can see your naps, okay? And let's for a second, the word nappy, to me, I am reclaiming that. I'm not taking it as like a negative connotation. My hair is nappy, it's kinky, it's coily, it's all of that, and I love it. But if a non-Black person calls my hair nappy, it's on sight, okay? Let's get it straight. Or just a Black person, you know, they're using it in a wrong connotation, in a wrong way, it's on sight. But yeah, you know, when your hair is starting to, you know, get nappy at the roots, I always thought like that was a bad thing, like let's go to the salon, let's fix that, like it hurts to comb. And like I think from my mother's perspective, it was like it's easier to like care for a child's hair when it's like bone straight, I guess. So I guess that was her stance, and I guess that's a lot of like Black mother stance, like I don't have time to be taking care of your hair for it to be like this hard. But like we're gonna get into how like if 4C is really hard to manage or not. But yeah, like I just never knew what my hair was like. And then boom, 2015 rolls around, 2016 rolls around, all of a sudden natural hair community, all of a sudden it's flourishing. All of a sudden everybody and their mother is talking about your type of curl pattern. Everybody's embracing their hair type, and it's just it was amazing to see. It was beautiful. So I was like, dang, I really want to see how my hair looks like. So I cut my hair in the summer of 2016. Like I shaved it. I went to the barbershop. I didn't shave it all the way down. I let my hair like grow out without the perm, right? I let it grow up to about like 3 inches, 4 inches, and then they shaved it. And I was like, dang, this is new, this is different. But I was excited. I was so excited. I was watching natural hair videos. Like I was seeing how to take care of it. I was looking at Wash and Go's. I was like, oh, Wash and Go is finna be that girl. We're gonna get onto her. And I was like very excited to take care of my hair. I just think it was so unfortunate that like I didn't like grow up with my hair like 4C. Like I didn't just like, my parents, like my mother wasn't just like we're just gonna let this, you know, just be your hair. You don't need to put chemicals in your hair, you know. It's very unfortunate for me and for my sisters and my brothers or whoever else that we didn't have that, you know, growing up because of anti-blackness. Fucking hate anti-blackness. Like, it has robbed me of so many things. It has robbed us of so many things, but that's not a video for today. But yeah, I was very excited for my hair. Like, even though it was short, I was like, oh, this is gonna grow. And I don't know if this should be a tangent, but like when I was getting into my when I had my short hair, I was very excited for the future. I was very excited for, oh, my hair is gonna look good. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be not long per se, but it's gonna be very like voluminous. Like it's gonna be, you know, big and like just big. You know those big afro inspirations that you see? It's gonna look like that, okay? Or just like it's gonna have like defined curls and all of that stuff. And that's what I was envisioning. And I wasn't really like in the moment of like, wow, short hair, like you should embrace that, you know? Like I don't know how I like to explain this, but like I didn't really like take time to like embrace my hair in like the short state. And like I was just very like eager for it to be like very full, very big. And you know, like I don't know if that like, yeah, it like plays into the role of seeing like 4C as something not very, you know, exciting when it's in a short state and stuff like that. Now that I'm reflecting back, it was just like that was kind of, you know, shitty to do about your own hair, you know. But we learn, we grow, and we move. And like now my hair's like it's shorter. I just got a trim, and I'm learning to, you know, accept that like your hair still looks good. Like even though it's short, it's not as like longer than it was 3 days ago, because I literally got a big trim. And like I'm learning to accept that. I'm learning to be like, you still look good. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like relax. You know, decolonizing my own, you know, insecurities with 4C hair. But yeah, and as my natural hair journey went on, I started with Cantu, with all of that shit that people will be promoting, you know, Cantu and all of that stuff. And I would watch videos of these people that claim to have 4C, because when I cut my hair, I was like, I want to know what my curl pattern is before, like, so I can know what to buy, so I can know what to do, right? So I came to the conclusion that I was 4C, like 4C, okay? And so I started watching YouTubers, like searching 4C, da da da. And tell me why these people's hair was not looking like mine. Not because it was like, no. I was watching videos of people's hair like all like, you know, already big, already like growing, I guess. Like they were already big, like the thing that I was like looking forward to my hair looking like in the future. And I was like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna mimic what they're doing so my hair looks like theirs. But tell me why whenever they would comb, put conditioner, da, 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 I would see curl definition. Okay, I would see curl definition. They'd be like, oh my gosh, y'all see these curls, just so beautiful and juicy and just very moisturized. So if you use this, it's gonna look, I use this, and yeah, and that's what gets it all like defined and curly and all of that stuff. And I was like, bet, that's what I need to do. And tell me why I buy that shit in definition wear. Definition wear. I was disappointed. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then I tried to wash and go. I was like, definition who? Like, maybe I'm using the wrong products. I don't know what's the issue. And like I would feel like bad about it. It's like, what am I doing wrong that they're doing? Like their hair, they say it's 4C, my hair's 4C. Why isn't it working? What's the issue here? And I was just like, feel like kind of like bad about my hair, but at the same time I was like, okay, like I don't know how to explain it. It was like very like, I was in like an odd situation. It's like your hair's still good, you know, you like, you know, like it's still healthy, like it's cool, it's good, but it's just not looking like theirs. And then come to find out, these hoes is lying. These hoes is lying down. Like I started watching people talking about all these people are using 4C as like for views and just clickbait, da, da, da. And I was like, oh, y'all got me good, because there's no way. Like I would see that and then I would be like, why isn't my hair doing the same thing? I was disappointed. But yeah, that's the thing that just like got me so mad about like the natural hair community. Like it was just a lie. It was a big lie. But let's move on to the section of categorizing our natural hair. First of all, it started by a white man. It started by a white man. I don't care what nobody says. That is a white man to me. And he categorized the types of hair textures from, you know, white people to black people, da da da, right? We have like 1A to 4C, and he has some shitty things to say about 4C hair. I don't know if I'll find the article.
This man really wanted us to relax our hair. He did not even care for 4C hair like that.
But yeah, he has some shitty things to say. We do not like him, and lately there has been talks about, you know, moving away from the way that he created the whole, you know, measurement style. Is that what you call it? Like the way he differentiation of textures of hair, right? We're trying to move away from it because we're starting to realize that the 4C that we're talking about isn't really 4C, and that gets me to question my hair, because sometimes I see people's 4C and it's very like, it's tighter than mine. Okay, it's like very like, it's tight. I still feel like my hair is 4C. TBH, I still feel like my hair is 4C. I'll find pictures that I can't post, because sometimes whenever I take pictures of my hair, it's a little, you know, risque, because I'm just getting out of the shower. But yeah, I'll find pictures and y'all tell me if my hair is 4C. Like in the front, it's like, it has, like, my hair does not have any definition at all. No definition at all. Like, I put stuff in, like, first of all, I'm gonna get into like the whole craze of buying stuff, but I put in like my leave-in, I comb it out, it does not have any definition at all. Like, it's just kinky. Like, it's just kinky. Like, there's no definition whatsoever. And that's how I feel like my hair is still 4C. And in the front, it's like a bit more like looser, but there's still no definition. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know if my pictures will explain that. But yeah, it's the same thing with my mother. Like in the front section, just right here, it's like looser for some reason, but it still has no definition, you know? But yeah, so we're talking about whether, like, if we should move away from using his typecasting to a different one to extend it to like 4D, where it's like a tighter coil. I don't know if it makes any sense. Like, I don't know. I'll try to find pictures so I can, you know, let y'all know what I'm thinking in my head. But yeah, now I no longer watch natural hair videos because I feel like, first of all, I feel like they fell off. Because one, we've seen the truth, like we know that these people are liars. Two, like, I really have no need to consume all of these products that they keep pushing. Like, at first I was like, I really need these products because it's really gonna work for me, and when I tried these products, they didn't work for me. It was just a cash grab. It wasted my mother's money, and it didn't work for me, and it was just pathetic. So like, you know, like, they're just pushing a product so, you know, so they can have some money, and I really don't feel like contributing to consumerism like that. But yeah, and like, it just gets very repetitive, you know? And no, I think that's my next point. It just gets very like repetitive to like watch the same videos. They do the same styles, da 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 da, and I'm like, okay, but that never works for me. But yeah, I just feel like I don't need to watch natural hair videos. I found what kind of works for me, which isn't a lot, because moving on to my next point, lazy natural. I am a lazy natural, and I think I'm starting to move away. I am moving away from like using the term lazy as a negative connotation, because like, so what? Like, you know, like, so what? Like, are you ever really lazy in a capitalistic society? You're just always fucking working. You're always like being pushed to do so many other things. What's wrong with taking a break? What's wrong with finding shortcuts to do what works for you, you know? So I found what works for my hair, and I'm stick beside it. I'm gonna stick beside it because It works just fine. I don't need the glitz and glams. I don't need all of this bullshit that's really not gonna do much for my hair. Like, I try to find products that are gonna be healthy for my hair, but I'm gonna go to the drugstore and find affordable things that I feel like this is gonna work, and I'm gonna stick beside it. Because if you really keep switching up, you're really not gonna know what works well for you. And that's what I found out throughout like my whole like natural hair journey. Like, stick to the products you know that works, and if you really need that product, keep looking at the reviews. Like, especially the 4C reviews. I only look at 4C reviews. I don't care about any of y'all. I do not care for, okay? But yeah, and just look at the reviews, and if you feel like it's really gonna work, then use it. Like, all of these gimmicky brushes and all of these things, I feel like even if I use it, it's not gonna give me a curl definition, and that's okay. Like, I've learned like a long time ago, you don't, not a long time ago, I don't know, like, I just finally like accepted that like curl definition isn't an end all be all, and it's also it also contributes to anti-blackness, and I'm trying to divest from, you know, anti-blackness thoughts. So let go of, you know, curl definition, let go of the whole your hair needs to be so presentable, your hair needs to be to do all of this bullshit that the 3A's are doing, the 3B's, 3C's, sometimes 4A, and just, you know, stick with what you know and relax, you know. And that's what I'm getting into, and I'm so glad. Like, is it a bad thing to not want to take care of your natural hair all the time? Like, wash it every single day, or just like wash it once a week and then do hairstyles like every single day? Like, I feel like that's too much. I have no energy, and I feel like that should really not be looked down upon. I'm gonna need y'all to freaking relax. And it be mostly black men that be saying all this shit, talking about, oh, you're wearing weaves, da, 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 you trying to be a white woman, da, 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 like, love yourself. You don't love yourself if you wear weaves or braids, da, 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 just leave your natural hair. Nigga, do you know how long it takes to take care of your hair? Do you know how long it takes to take care of your hair? And when it's dry, you cannot take care of your hair when it's dry. And I don't have the time to keep wetting my hair so I can try to put it in some styles. Nah, I'm sorry. Like, my hair has been out for what, a month and a half, and my nigga, I'm tired. I just put it in cornrows, and I'm just gonna wrap it and just keep it like that for a week or 2 weeks, because it's too much effort. Like, especially when you're working, I have no time for that, and I have no desire for that. Like, it's just I don't know. Like, some people say it's bad, some people say it isn't. I think it isn't bad to not want to take care of your hair, and it's not like you don't want to take care of your hair. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, first of all, if you're putting in cornrows like this, you are taking care of your hair. 4C hair is very fragile, and it needs a lot of attention. And when you're taking it out and putting it into different styles, it causes more breakage and all of that stuff, which you don't want. So I think, you know, putting in protective styles, it's taking care of your hair. And I'm gonna need us to move from the discourse of you putting in protective stylings is being lazy and not wanting to take care of your hair. That's a lie. That's a fallacy. I'm gonna need y'all to move away from that discourse, because it's tired. And these people always talk about, oh, it doesn't even take much to take care of your hair, like, it's not hard. Of course it's not hard to take care of your 4C hair. I know it's not hard. If it was hard, I would have shaved my shit a long time ago, okay? It's not hard to take care of your hair. I understand that argument. All you have to do, it's like, and these people, these YouTubers sold us a lie that it takes 3 hours, 6 hours to do your hair. Only if you're putting it in a protective hairstyle. If you're putting it in a wig, if you're putting it in like extensions, you know, with braid, if you're putting it in braids with, like, you know, extensions, that's gonna take you a long ass time. But for me, my regular wash days, like, I wash my hair once a week or once every 2 weeks. Don't come at me. um when it's out, right? And I wash my hair, conditioner and shampoo. It takes 30 minutes. I'm out. I comb my hair. It takes 20-30 minutes to detangle my hair, to comb it out, and then maybe 2 hours if I'm really doing like really like small cornrows, or like I'm doing twist outs and stuff. I'm doing twist. Then it takes 2 hours. It doesn't take more than 5 hours once a week to do your hair. So it's not really, you know, that hard to take care of your hair. I don't know what kind of argument I'm trying to make here, y'all. I don't know. I told y'all let's talk about edges, okay? So like I told y'all, I'm trying to divest from anti-blackness thoughts. So edges, I'm moving away from like needing, because before when I started having natural hair, I would do edges all the time. Like I remember in like high school, that's not even too long ago, that's like almost 2 years ago, I would do my edges every time I had braids. I would go to school with my edges done, and it just felt like it was, first of all, it's too much, like relax, like, you know, like relax. And it's just like I really don't want to keep pushing that narrative of, you know, in order to be presentable. First of all, I'm trying to divest from, you know, presentability and just like desirability politics and all that shit. Like, you don't need, I'm speaking to, you know, black non-men, you do not need to do your edges. Like, you don't need to do that in order to feel good, to look good. Like, it's just another gimmick that anti-blackness has sold us that we need to do in order to, you know, be desired and all that bullshit. And I've noticed, like, in the last few like months, in the last year, I really haven't done my edges like that, like all the time like I used to do. And I'm so glad, because it's just like, first of all, it's time consuming. It's like, yes, edges, they look good, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they look good, but like, what is it really saying to other people when you're not wearing it? You know? I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to sound like fake deep or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. But it's just like, I feel like when your edges are all like, you know, shriveled up. You know how Beyonce was like, what did she say? What she say? This, that, nappy, this, that, this. She said something about letting her edges shrivel up and all that shit. And I was like, I feel it. I feel it. But when she said this, that, nappy, I was like, okay, Miss Girl, you went a little too far. You went a little too far, you know? That's how I feel about some of these black people. Some of y'all do not have nappy. I'm sorry, but some of y'all do not have nappy, and that's alright. I'm gonna need y'all to take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. And before the beehive come at me, that's my sisters, so don't get it twisted. Okay? But yeah, it's just like I don't feel like the need to do my edges anymore, and I just go out like that. And you know how like now it's like very trendy to do these effects with your edges, da, 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 da. I wouldn't even try that shit, because I know it wouldn't work with my edges. You know, like I just know it wouldn't work with my edges. Like, I don't have those biracial edges, okay? Like, you know how you can do, you know, all these wild designs with your edges? That shit only works if you got 3A and above hair. I'm sorry. Or no, above 4C hair. Cause like after 1 or 2 hours, my edges are gone. My edges are gone after 1 or 2 hours of me putting them on. Like, so it's just like, it's one, it's a waste of time. Two, I'm trying to divest from anti-blackness. So is it really necessary? I feel like it's cute here and there, but to do it every single day, it just, you know, contributes to anti-blackness, and I just don't want to do that anymore. You know? And, you know, I'm trying to let my little sister know, like, she don't need to do all of that. She doesn't need to do all of this bullshit for her to think that her hair looks nice, you know? Her 4C hair to look nice. So, you know, I'm trying to set an example or whatever. Oh, why my head look... Isn't it giving Nikki? It's giving Nikki. It's giving Nikki. It's giving Nikki circa 2012. Yeah. Serving. Okay. You can see the black hair right here. But let's hide that. You know, let's hide that. So I was watching Tiana on YouTube. Like, she used to go by Tiana Empowers. I was watching one of her old videos about what 4C hair can't do, and she's right. There's some things 4C hair cannot do. Okay, 4C hair cannot do most things, and that is all right. Our hair is versatile as fuck, okay? And there's some things that we just can't do. Like, I see these really good twist outs, and when I do them, it's just, my hair does not look like that. It's not as like defined as theirs, or just as full as theirs, and it's like, relax, you know, like relax. Or just like braid outs and stuff like that, or edges. Some of these people's edges is not gonna match me. It's not gonna stay on for as long as theirs is gonna stay, because we have different textures, and that's all right. And it's just like, that's what we need as like 4Cers. Relax. Like, some shit is not meant for you, and that's okay, you know, and that's okay. Stop trying to fight with your hair for it to fit this category you're trying to put it in. Like, relax, take a deep breath, divest from anti-blackness, you know, just like relax. I'm gonna put a video from this Twitter person that does hair, and she claims that this hair is 4C. And baby, I've had my hair for 5 years. My hair has never been that defined. I put conditioner in the shower, comb it, doesn't look like that. And then I come in the mirror, I put in some leave-in conditioner, comb it, never that defined. It doesn't define like that. It doesn't give me those big curls like that. And that's okay. This is what I mean when I say false advertising. Why are you advertising this shit as 4C when my black 4C cannot foresee that shit on me? Like, it makes me so sick and tired. Like, it breaks my heart that there's like little black girls watching these videos and telling their mother, oh, this is how I want my hair, and when they do the exact same thing, it doesn't come out like that, and they get so insecure, they get so hurt about their hair not matching that person's hair, and because they advertised it as her hair type, and now all of a sudden she's like mad at her that it's not the same. And it's just like, y'all are just perpetuating more anti-blackness. Y'all are perpetuating more violence and just harm against these little kids, against these people, because of your false advertising. And I'm just so sick and tired of it. Like, it took me years to learn that you bitches were liars. It took me years to learn that you bitches were liars, to realize that my hair will never do that, and that is fine, okay? And y'all are gonna be judged on Judgment Day for your bullshit ass lies. I'm telling y'all. Y'all are sick people. Also, one last thing. Don't you find it funny and odd that all of a sudden non-black women want to jump on the natural hair community? This ain't for you. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. I also have a non-nuanced take on the natural hair community that I might put in my 50 non-nuanced takes that I'm gonna film soon. But non-black women, stop the fuck out. Stop the fuck out. What are you talking about? We created this space because we're marginalized. We created this space because y'all have continuously pushed us out. And all of a sudden y'all wanna I'm here for violence because I'm really I'm really about to fight you bitches. I'm really about to fight you bitches. Oh, let me collect myself. If you guys like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have the same thoughts. If you have more thoughts, just comment down below. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers before this year ends. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. Bye.